And hi, good morning to you, everyone who is catching me live. Good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are watching me from. Let me know where you're catching me from so we want to know how global this business is. Now, this week is another episode of Digital Business Chat where I introduce to you new people, I'm rather real people, real success, to show you how really ordinary people can embark on this business. So today I have this very amazing, wonderful lady with me. Her name is Doreen. So let's welcome Doreen. Hi, Doreen.
Hi,
So,
morning.
yes, good morning. Thank you for being here, accepting my invite. Before I introduce or let Doreen introduce herself, I just want to say, right, I am super, super impressed and amazed and inspired by this amazing lady, because she is a true role model to show us that, you know, um, about the spirit of lifelong learning. Yeah. So without further ado, uh, thanks. Let me hand over to Doreen, who is my business partner from Singapore. Doreen, can you give us an introduction about yourself?
Sure. Thank you, Jen, for having me here, and really thanks for inviting me. Just now, I'm not that amazing. I'm just an ordinary GM. It's not a general manager. It's a grandmother. All right, grandmother living in Singapore. I have a lovely husband, two adorable grandchildren, and also three adult children. All of them are capable working already. So
Yes.
the two of my children, they are in the financial industries, and one of them is a teacher working in living in Canada. So I myself, have been working 19 years also in the financial industries, you see. And now I'm actually a business owner, a full-time family traditional business owner that I joined my husband for past 3 decades. Yeah. So we supply juices, to restaurant, to schools, to coffee shop. Singapore, we have coffee shops and hawkers. Yeah. So that's why when I'm in the financial industry, my children also in the financial industries.
Yes.
About myself.
Right. And thank you for sharing. It is very interesting. And of course, we are all ordinary people, and you are amazing because I believe every one of us are amazing in our own way. And the thing is, many people would think, right, at your age, I know you are quite still young at heart, right? At your age, a lot of people will say, hey, you can retire already, your kids are all grown up, and then you just need to spend time taking care of grandchildren. Probably this has been like a very, I would say, traditional mindset that's been instilled in us, right? So can you just share with us, like, what what was life like before you decide to make this change? I mean, you have briefly shared, like, okay, your grandma, you help your husband out in his own business. 30 years traditional business is really not easy, but being in it in 30 years is really no joke. But the interesting thing is, what triggers you to, like, want to make the change to come into the digital space?
Okay, because as far we know that right now everything all go online, and
Yes.
I'm not a very uh, good grandmother who always stay at home to do cooking, look after grandchildren. I want to make my value worth. You see, so I've been working in a bank for so long. Then I tell myself, with my amazing age, will I be able to catch up with the society? But then again, I need to upgrade myself. I need to learn something so that I have the value in society. So because the thing is that my job right now is back end. Everything has to do on paperwork, and it's very tough. And I'm very busy with month end and beginning of the month because I take a charge on my husband's account. Yeah,
Yes.
the company's account. So we really have relatively, we don't have much time to really enjoy. And I can see my husband working, you know, on a Sunday, you know, to repair some machineries, and the thing is that I'm very scared of uh, um, doing nothing. I'm a very active person. If something's you know, I don't do it, you know, I felt like I'm so lost, I'm so lousy. So the again is our mindset. We need to refresh ourselves to really make ourselves worthwhile. So the things happen is that during the worldwide crisis, all businesses, I believe all businesses were affected, and our business also. We really have a sales drop of more than 80% drop, and it was really worried, and I was so scared. So at the moment when my husband, because of all this, everything go online, and we are very traditional business where we still do paper, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm so worried. Then I was telling the thing triggered me was my husband told me that he may want to end the business because for him it's 4 decades. He started earlier, so 4 decades is still very long. So with his age, I think it would not be able to enjoy. And the thing
Yeah.
is that he always in the office, and I have to travel, and we cannot travel together.
Right.
So
Right.
because he need to manage, so I don't and really enjoy the kind of traveling feeling. So that's
Yeah.
why I tell myself, no, I have to do something. When this thing trigger me, then I take opportunity. This is me.
Wow.
Anything I will grab, because I grab a lot of things, because I tried many things where I just tell myself, no, this is not for
Ah,
for me, because of the family, you know, that kind of thing.
right.
So that's
Right.
the reason I make a small change. I really make a small change on myself, and it really makes a lot of difference. This is
Mm.
the thing that I trigger me, lor.
Thank you for sharing. And I want to say really resonate with me, and I'm sure this is so real. Is that, like you said, having a traditional business, right? In a nutshell, it ties us to the physical space. It ties down our time. I mean, your husband is this business for 4 decades. And like you say, you want to travel as a couple also is very difficult.
Yeah.
And to be honest, even though you can, right, your heart will not be at the holiday. Your heart will always be thinking about, okay, back in back at work, what's going to happen? Well, is it doing well? So
Yeah,
there
true.
will never be this ease of mind, right? And I'm sure because I was in a similar situation, but not for decades. So I can understand that. Wow, you know. So these are probably the reasons that having gone through a traditional business where you saw this online business, you realize, hey, this is something totally different because not only you can have the financial freedom, the thing that we all want, many people in life is we want the time freedom that we
Yeah.
are able to do things that we love, travel as a couple, travel as whatever we want with our kids. And as we grow up, right, is we cater to our children's time and not they cater to our time anymore.
Yeah, you said it right, because your mind is not uh, uh,
It's,
enjoying, enjoying at the time when we just went to Malaysia just for a 2 days trip, and he already gave me a sulky face because he worried over the business. I said,
yes,
let's enjoy, don't think about the business, just 2 days only.
yes. I can totally understand that. Yeah, thanks for sharing. So the thing is, you mentioned, right, you saw this online business and you grabbed the opportunity. Can you share with us why this online business? Because there are probably many other different options that you can look at. But why this particular one?
Yeah, in fact, I tried many online. I even went for the seminar. People like me so gundu, so blur with not tech savvy. We call it gundu, not tech savvy, and I really don't know. So I wanted to learn something. I went for the seminar. It cost me a bomb. And I tell myself, Why? A lot of things I still not sure, so I got to figure out myself. So I have this fear, you know. But the thing is that this online is so friendly user, and the system is so systematic. And I love the part is that the environment, although we are on digital, we are online, the people there are so friendly. They are so helpful. There's no politics at all. We want to see the success of everybody, you know, every business owner. So this is what I enjoy, you know, this online business. Sometimes initially I also quite scared you know, I worried that whether is this a scam or not, you know, and started to worry so much. And at that
Right.
time, really, my daughter-in-law happened when I was about to join this online business. My daughter-in-law just gave me a text, "Mommy, there's a lot of scam around. You got to be very careful." And at that moment, I was so, is she trying to tell me not to join, or am I have to join? I was a bit
Yes.
confused, but I tell myself, if I don't try, I'll never know. So I just
Right.
go on and try it and
Wow.
really enjoy it, you know. So the thing is
Right.
that you must have a clear mindset of what you want. I know that there are people around us, they are loving, they care for us, but then we need to see for ourselves. And no doubt I have met a lot of real people, just like you. So I do not know you, Jen. You know, I met up with Jen and I get to know her online, you see. And I also
Yes. Right.
yeah, I also met up with people, real people, person to person, and that gave me a very clear mind and a peaceful mindset. And I even met people from overseas as well when I travel all the way
Exactly.
to Canada. Yeah,
Right.
I really
Yeah.
enjoy. It's wonderful.
Yes. Talk about your Canada trip, right? Because that time you were already on this in this business, so it is something that is very convenient and portable also. Because like even though when you're in Canada, you can still work on this business and
Yeah,
travel with a peace of mind. That's most
yeah,
important, right?
yeah. I don't have
Yeah.
to worry so much.
Yes. So I know you spoke about this a little bit. Like compared to traditional business and this online business, because you had a chance to have a feel of both of these, right? You briefly talk about what's the differences just now, right? But what else do you love about this online business compared to the traditional business?
Oh yes, I love it so much. I love it so much. No worry about my back end, my paperwork, my accounting, you know, the salary and all this. We don't have to worry so much of the staff salary. And
Mm.
Singapore, we have a GST, and we need to accomplish the government contribution, CPF. We call it CPF, you know, contribution, and also the sales target. We need to have a
Mm.
sales target to achieve it. Yeah, so the back end all are done up. This online, I don't have to worry so much, and I really love the environment. As what I've said, no, all
Right.
are very positive minded people around. Yeah,
Yes.
and the best part is that no politics and no risk.
Mm. And one thing is about for traditional business owners, right? A lot of things are actually being done up alone, right? Sorry, my cat is meowing, so
Yeah, yeah, it's acknowledging
yeah,
my thoughts.
she acknowledged she's just right at the door. Yeah, so I was saying, as a traditional business owner, I also realized a lot of things, right? We have to do on our own. Everything from the small little things, right? We have to do everything on our own. You rely yourself on yourself, and that is why a lot of people says that being a boss is always a lonely journey. One man show, because you have to start everything, do everything yourself. So I'm sure you will agree with me, right? But so
Yes, yes.
compared to the online business, how different do you think it is in this aspect?
If let's say if a traditional business, we have to do everything as what you say is very true. Or we need to trust ourselves. Everything all hands on,
Yeah.
and online is that the system is that even though we don't, you're not sure, we still can go back to the system to really understand where we go wrong, and we can step by step and understand it. This is
Mm.
the beauty of it, no?
Yeah.
I really like it so much.
Yeah, because of our training system that is in place, firstly, it is very structured. So it actually guides us on a step to step basis. And like you say, if we are not sure, we can always go back to our training, or we've got our people, our group of people that we can ask,
Yes.
right? Yeah. And also, the automation part where, like you said, we don't have to worry because the automation works for itself. Yeah, you can
If,
be in holiday, you can be sleeping, but the system is still works, still
yeah.
running for us. Yeah,
If on a traditional business, if let's say if I want to implement the kind of a technology onto my business, I think I have to spend a lot of money.
oh yeah,
It's never easy. It's more than 100K or to really invest on the technology. And
absolutely.
the worst part is that we are so not tech savvy, and then we got to employ someone. Again, the costs are incurred. So
Right, right,
it's not easy.
right. So that is really about traditional business, but in
Yes.
online business,
Online is everything all done. You
all
just go
done.
in and that's it.
Yes, and we don't even need to like pay for a fee or a retainer fee, all these
Yeah.
things, right? Yeah. So
When your computer is down, we don't need to troubleshoot
yeah.
the whole system.
Because
Yeah.
we can use from our phone to do
Yes.
the business. Really, I want to thank you, Doreen, for sharing your experience, what you have gone through as a traditional business owner and also, an online business owner. So, uh, before I let you go, can you maybe give us some sharing on your perspective, your advice to people who are watching us today? They are not quite sure if this is something for them. What would you advise them to do?
Uh, you're saying that whether they unsure of all the thoughts. Well, I should say is that this is a real business. We are real people, and this business is legit, and we need to pay tax. We need to pay our tax, and if we need to. The thing is that if we are worried and unsure of whether this is for you or not, and then why not try to solve the kind of the question mark in your mind, and if let's say if you keep on worrying and not taking the first step, you will always unsure. But the thing is that if you can take in the first steps and solve this problem, you will get the answer. I'm just an ordinary grandmother, or also a human being. Being unsure in the beginning. Definitely, I'm very unsure and also very skeptical.
Yeah,
And the thing is that uh, uh, I need to take the first step to really explore myself. And once I explore it, my unsure answer is there. Just like maybe you're watching you just watch I should say is that you just join Jen, watch a 90 minutes webinar, and you will understand it. And the thing is that just like when we are in a movie, we buy a ticket, we wanted to go. But the thing is that if you don't watch the whole story and halfway through you get out of the theater, and then you will not know the whole story. But the thing is that I want to have my this unsure answer answered. And at
yes,
least I have a piece of my mind what I'm doing. And at the
yeah,
same time, I can also help others to solve this unsure thoughts,
yeah,
that therefore we need to make a first step,
right.
so this to really solve your unsure question.
Okay, thank you so much. So, really, if it's something that is, I always say, there's a reason why people are watching these interviews. If you happen to stumble upon it, you know, um, open your mindset, find out what is it about. It could be something that can transform your life. I know everything starts from a question mark, but like what Doreen say, if you don't check it out, you never know. So if you are like Doreen or like myself, we are all seeking for a better life. Just click on the link below to find out more, register for a free webinar, or just get in touch with Doreen or myself. We'll be happy to share with you how it can happen as well. Yeah, with that, thank you so much, Doreen, and thanks everyone for watching. And we look forward to the next episode again. And meanwhile, stay safe, everyone, and have a beautiful day ahead. Thanks,
Thank
Doreen.
you. Bye.
Bye.